I'm hardly ever ready. This loves to start on its own. What's up, YouTube family? I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. Now we're going to know. Let's start with a hug. Woo! Just talking about ASAP Rocky yesterday. Woo! ASAP Rocky found not guilty of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. When that verdict came down, he ran into Rihanna's arms. He hugged everybody, the defense team and everybody, but he ran into Rihanna's arms. He faced 24 years in jail because he wouldn't take a plea deal. He would not take the plea deal. He was charged with this. It was a former friend. So in a way, it kind of like was he said, she said, because they interviewed some of the jurors and they were like, well, where was the weapon? Was it real? Was it fake? There were so many questions. And that's why ASAP Rocky was able to get off. So what's next for the rapper who hasn't had music out 10 years? He hasn't headlined a concert. He got the Met Gala coming up with Rihanna. I hear there's a wedding coming this summer with ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. They have 2 children. He's got a new movie coming out with Denzel Washington. Yes. High Low, a Spike Lee directed movie that they're shopping around to the festivals. Then they can see, will it go to theaters? Will it go to streaming? But he's got that. Rihanna stands by her man. Great song from Tammy Wynette. Standing by him. $3 million she spent on that defense for ASAP Rocky. $3 million. He bet on himself. He wouldn't take the plea deal. He said, I'm not taking a plea deal. He faced 24 years in prison. The sky's the limit for ASAP Rocky. But the way he ran into Rihanna's arms, woo-wee. Blue Blood fans, that popular show on CBS, which just kind of ended and had the fans mad. Get ready for Blue Bloods 2.0. Boston Blue is going to star Donnie Wahlberg as Danny Reagan. The Danny Reagan character is coming back in that form of the Blue Bloods. I thought it was such a great show. Boston Blue is going to be on the schedule for CBS starting next fall. Richard Simmons, we lost the popular fitness instructor, dancing to the oldies and fitness to the oldies and all that stuff. He left behind some money, and there's fighting going on behind the scenes. In one corner, there's his brother. In the other corner, there's the housekeeper. Someone recently took $844,000 out of this trust fund account. Well, the brother said, I am not a thief. She took it. The housekeeper, who was a little tricky when Richard Simmons was alive. You know, they found bruises on his body and they don't know how they got there. But the brother and the housekeeper are going at it over the money that Richard Simmons left behind. Can we say happy birthday to Smokey Robinson, one of the greatest songwriters, producers, and of course singers. His days with the Miracles, his days on his own. A wonderful man. That green-eyed, handsome man is 85 years old today. Happy birthday, Smokey Robinson. Don't be surprised, and you guys can write this date down, February 19th. Don't be surprised, and y'all say, Auntie said it, Taylor Swift could very well be the halftime entertainment of next year's Super Bowl. Auntie, what makes you think that? Well, think of this year. She didn't win at the Grammys. Life is ebb and flows. You can have incredible highs, and then comes a period where you're not always winning. You're not going to win every day. This is a message in this. You're not going to win every day. To put herself back in that driver's seat, the boyfriend losing in the Super Bowl, the NFL wants her bad. They want Taylor Swift to perform. And for everybody that got mad, what a way to make them happy. They're making Taylor Swift the halftime choice. Don't be surprised. They're in talks right now. Congratulations to Diddy's ex, Cassie. Cassie and her husband, Alex Fine, are going to be the parents of their third child as she announced her pregnancy again. Wendy Williams' guardian is speaking. I don't trust that woman. I don't trust her. I don't trust this woman. She said in an interview, Wendy doesn't even know she has dementia. Now, this made me think, if you had dementia, would you know that you had it? Is there a sign that says, I'm not the same as I used to be? She claims that Wendy does not know. They need to get Wendy away from this woman quick, fast, and in a hurry. There's a mental evaluation that was supposed to take place yesterday. It's going to take months for the result. She's got to get out of this conservatorship. I talked yesterday about why she wound up where she is because of the drinking. When she's not drinking, she's fine. She's fine when she's not drinking. It's when the drinking. But the guardian, child, where they find this woman that put her in charge? She's got to go, but she don't want to go. And you know why? Because there's money to be made by having that position. Her gravy train is going to run out. And because she's got such a terrible reputation, people will think twice before placing her in a guardianship. But she's claiming that Wendy does not know. Wicked is coming to Peacock. Finally, March 21st, it's going to start streaming. And I know yesterday it was all about Cynthia Erivo. I'm hearing she's going to be hosting this year's Tony Awards. So all of that is going to be interesting. I was going to throw something political in. I'm not. I'm just going to keep it like this. But let's just say some people are having voter regret. There's a lot of things that are in the news, political, that'll have you shaking your head. And people are going to have to stay strong because a lot of people did not sign up for this. I don't know what they signed up for, but they did not sign up for this. I do leave a comment. I do read the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's just a mixture of everything. You never know what wig I'm going to wear, but there's always curls. There's scoop and there's wisdom. I think one thing that what we learned out of that ASAP Rocky is don't ever be afraid to bet on yourself. He betted on himself and he got out. The sky is the limit for ASAP Rocky. I can't wait to see this movie with Denzel Washington that Spike Lee directed. But sometimes you got to bet on yourself. That's all I can say. You got to bet on yourself. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. I do read the comments. I would love to hear from you. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.